Hi, YouTube. This is take 3 of Here in My Office 52. My phone, I had to delete some videos off my phone. I use a regular Samsung Galaxy S9 phone to do these videos, and I think it got full. It's running out of space during the video, and so I'm gonna try to make this video a little shorter than the other ones, and hopefully we don't lose this. But I'm gonna take this video in a manner that not going to think it out too much because I might lose this footage. But real quick, what's going on? I'm we have some friends of ours through our pet sitting business. My wife's pet sitting business. They work at New York Life, life insurance company, and they're financial advisors or something like that. And they wanted my resume. We gave it to them, and I have an interview tomorrow on Monday at 2:00, and we'll see what it turns out to be. I mean, it's financial sales. I mean, I don't know what their training program's like, but they'd have to have something because I don't have anything to start with, and hopefully it's not like Northwestern Mutual where they said if I'm not interested in getting my friends and family involved, then it's not going to be a good place for me, you know. So that's what's going on with New York Life. Um, Other than that, I don't have any job leads. I mean, I've been applying. I've been applying here and there. Uh, Nothing majorly because a lot of these companies, a lot of these positions I've already applied to, and I'm kind of just doing it again and again. You know, I don't want to clog up their inbox too much with my resume, but it's just unbelievable, guys, how much applying I can do and how much time can be invested in the application process and how little I get out of it. You would think at this point I would have at least gotten it. I would have had an interview in the last several months, but no. I mean, it's been months of quiet crickets. You know, so I'm gonna keep trying. I'm gonna keep applying. You know, I don't know how long. I'm starting to consider, how long is it going to take for my skills to deteriorate? My skills will deteriorate over time. There's no doubt about it, So what's it going to be like finally going back, I guess that's something that. But I've been through so many different changes in my life with my career. When I was an SAP systems analyst, I had to pick up something that was completely foreign to me. And I did that and did a good job at it. When I got into banking, I got into an industry that I was completely unfamiliar with, and I did that as well. So I would view going back into the workforce after being unemployed for a year or more as something similar to that. So if you're good with, applying yourself and facing adversity and making it through changes, if you're good with change management, you'll make it through an unemployment stint. I think one of the guys who interviewed me, which I wonder why didn't he give me an offer? He goes, "Well, it's just like it's like riding a bicycle, being out of work for a time period." I said, "Okay." Let me make sure this is still recording. Okay. We're still recording. Um, yeah, I guess the footage is just getting a little shittier now because we're not there's not a whole lot to talk about. I used to have this exciting stuff to report back on these individual businesses and how it's going, and being hopeful that I haven't been out of work that long, so it's not going to be that long until I'm reemployed. Now I've been unemployed for a year, it's like you just keep looking at that year and you're like, oh my God, um, what are companies looking at me like? You know, are they wondering what's it taking this guy a year for? You know, I think I'm looking like damaged goods, to be honest with you. You know, um, it's a typical question. What have you been doing all this time? What do I say? I've been Instacarting. I've been helping with dog sitting. I mean, these aren't things that help me professionally. These are just things to make money. You know, so I'm just sick of it, dude. Sick of it all. So, but you know, there are people going through worse things than me. Enough of making it sound like I feel sorry for myself. I could be going through worse. So, shout out to people who are going through more bullshit than I'm dealing with. You know, hang in there. Um, and that's it. I think I'm gonna make another video next week. I'm supposed to talk to my attorney on Thursday, this coming Thursday, um, because we've explained to him that we are at the end of our ropes financially, and we're like we would be facing foreclosure in the next 3 months, something like that. I think they said the letter would start the foreclosure process in like the end of November, and I guess the foreclosure process takes like a year in New York. So we'll still be okay with the foreclosure process, but it still sucks that it would have to get started. And he said, my lawyer said, okay, well, I'll let opposing attorneys know that, and maybe there's something we could structure, like a structured settlement. Maybe I can get some of it now to help alleviate the cash crunch I have. You know, give me $40,000-$50,000 or whatever, and then we settle in spring of next year. That would be fine. You know, if I got $50,000 to throw in the bank, keep myself out of the water. You know, because there's things that need to get done. I mean, I need to close the pool. It needs to. Oh yeah, and the pool needs a goddamn. It needs a new line put into the skimmer. That's not going to be cheap. They're going to have to bust up the concrete and everything. So I said, you know, they could do that next year. Just close it this year. We had a completely wasted pool this year. And let me make sure I'm still recording, guys. Okay, yeah, I'm still recording. So that's annoying. But all I'm trying to say is that I've told my attorney we're broke. We need to get this. We need this wrongful termination lawsuit settlement thing. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I have a wrongful termination settlement lawsuit with my prior employer. It's been going on for a year, and just been fighting it out, going back and forth with the attorneys. But now it's been a year. We're supposed to settle in the fall, and we're getting into the fall. You know, it's September now. It's going to be fall soon, in a couple weeks, and I'm just trying to get a good feel of where we're at. So I get to talk to my attorney next week, Thursday. So I'll make another video after I talk to him, and then I'll also be able to let you know how New York life went tomorrow. See how that goes. So thanks for watching, guys, and stay tuned. We'll have another video for you next week. See you.